What is good? It is your boy Pablo Gray, and we are back with another motherfucking reaction video. And today we got a clip from CBS again. Title of this clip is how Joe Biden's presidency could affect the U.S. relationship with China. And I think I'm gonna have fun with this one. Why? Because I touched on this already. And what video you asking? It'll be right up here, over there in the slot, in the cards. But I spoke on this already. I told you that they would be highly favorable of Joe Biden getting in the office. I wonder why. Could it be possibly because they might have helped him get in there? Why would I say such a thing? Well, possibly because they admitted in court just the other day that yes, there are Chinese components in the election software. Yeah. Unless I'm just making this shit up. Go research this. But anyway, let's get into the video. But before we do, like, comment, subscribe. But yeah, sorry for bumping the mic.
China congratulated President-elect Biden for his election victory on Friday. But will a change in administrations ease strained relations? CBS's Ramy Inocencio gets answers from Beijing.
The broth boils at this noodle shop in Beijing.
China congratulated President-elect Biden
this nigga.
For his election victory on Friday. But will a change in administrations ease strained relations? CBS's Ramy Inocencio gets answers from Beijing.
The broth boils at this noodle shop in Beijing. The owner proudly points to a table where Joe Biden dined as vice president 9 years ago.
Tell him I'm sorry I'm interrupting everyone's lunch.
We're very happy Biden was elected, she says. We've met each other. We can say we're...
I bet.
Old friends. China's President Xi Jinping might be hard-pressed to admit the same. While the two were all smiles when they met in Beijing during Barack Obama's presidency, on the campaign trail, Joe Biden attacked Xi Jinping.
This is a guy who doesn't have a Democratic with a small d bone in his body. This is the guy who is a
Would you allow Chinese firms to build critical U.S. infrastructure?
thug who...
Many Chinese now fear as President Biden will do little to mend ties, which hit a low under President Trump.
Last 4 years was not an ideal year. A lot of misunderstanding, a lot of mistrust.
Is this really the narrative? Because I don't believe that's true. I think the man would be very helping. But let's see how CBS decides to paint this picture.
Henry Wang is president of China's biggest independent think tank.
I expect a relationship will be less China bashing and more realistic, more pragmatic.
But that reality...
Think about this. He's expecting the relationship to improve, but they just said how they don't think that it's going to happen. I'm a bit confused because just earlier the woman was geeked.
Proudly points to a table where Joe Biden dined as vice president 9 years ago.
Tell him I'm sorry I'm interrupting everyone's lunch.
We're very happy Biden was elected, she says. We've met each other. We can say we're old friends.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Bashing and more realistic, more pragmatic.
But that reality includes Beijing's crackdown on Hong Kong's pro-democracy supporters. All of the city's pro-democracy legislators were ousted or resigned this week. There's also China's militarized claims in the South China Sea. Its vow to annex democratic Taiwan by force if necessary, and its human rights record over coerced re-education of China's Muslim Uyghurs. Comments from state media offer deeper insight into Beijing's red lines. The global...
Oh, y'all don't know what's happening? They getting rid of Muslims in China. They said if you ain't with what we with, you gotta go. They not with the shits over there. I would hope if Biden does win, that he does not mend a relationship with this tyrannic fucking party that they call themselves the Chinese Communist Party. Fuck all of that. They not thinking about human rights. I wouldn't want shit to do with that. They can do whatever the fuck they do, and the moment they intrude on some shit we doing, then we just at war. But other than that, let them mind their business. We mind our business. Let them know that's what we gonna do, and we do that. And again, only if they intrude do we step on their necks. Other than that, go about our ways.
Times writing China would also strike at the U.S. and hard if there was conflict, and that China must forge its own path and be an invincible force. Back at the noodle shop, some may
strike hard. Okay, listen. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm playing around and shit, but we don't know what the fuck they can do. These niggas have been working on AI technology for years. The same AI technology that will respond to words you say. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Sorry, I gotta fix this Bluetooth so I can hear what sound, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. You ever just say some words about some shit you want, and then you're on Facebook and it pops up? Or you're on Instagram or Twitter and it just pops up, or you're just on Google and the ad pops up, or YouTube and an ad pops up that relates to some shit you mentioned earlier or the day before. And that's AI technology. The people in China have been really getting the shit done with that shit. You have no idea about it. They gonna strike hard. They gonna strike hard without having to actually kill nobody. They ain't gonna need to, because you more useful alive than you are dead. So yeah, that's the end of the video. All I got to say is we shouldn't be fucking with these niggas if they ain't got nothing to benefit with us. If they not trying to do anything that relates to human rights, leave these niggas the fuck alone. We go about our ways. Y'all mind y'all business. We mind ours. Don't say no shit. Don't look this way. None of that. Or we gonna have to step on your neck. But yeah, that's about it. You like what I'm doing here, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Pablo out.